get a better line to him, and I'll go to yourself, Peadar Tóibín. Do you think government recognises there's a problem here?
I don't think the government is recognising the problem. We have been raising this issue since last June. There's a serious financial crisis happening within the nursing home sector. It's estimated at the moment that costs have increased by about 36% since 2017. It's estimated as well that about a third of nursing homes are losing money at the moment, and we are shedding nursing home beds at an alarming rate. And the ESRI have stated that we need 40,000 residential care places by 2030. We're at half of that figure at the moment, and we're going in the wrong direction. And there's real frustration here because we raised this with the minister first of all back last June, and a number of times since, and the government hasn't shifted their policy on this. At the heart of this is many private nursing homes are locked into contracts that work out about an annual increase of €2 per person per day, and there is, they're suffering from the cost of living crisis as well, and that €2 is doing nothing in terms of covering their extra costs. And if the business model doesn't work for them, it simply means that there are less nursing home beds, and that translates into personal disasters for so many families. I know of a family with a 99-year-old father who is now being threatened with losing his nursing home place. He is going to be discommoded from a life of security, of faces that he recognises, and that family now have to struggle to find another place for him to go. I know of another family with a mother who has severe dementia, and the nursing home is saying it no longer provides the type of support she needs because of the government supports don't go far enough to help. And
so what needs to be done here then? Because I know we were speaking to Ty Daly from Nursing Homes Ireland earlier in the programme, and we've spoken to him on this issue a number of times over the last year in particular in relation to this issue, and he's made the point that the funding for private nursing homes is much less than the funding for public nursing homes. However, I'm sure you're aware that the Minister for Older People, Mary Butler, has looked at that comparison and said the reason for that, the reason that public nursing homes receive more money is that the public community nursing units provide more complex care for residents.
Yeah, well, I would love to see more public nursing home spaces in this country, but I have no confidence in the ability of the government to provide those spaces. Right across the delivery of capital infrastructure in this country, the government is glacial in the level of delivery. 81% of nursing home beds are in the private sector. We either fund them properly or they disappear. That's is as simple as that. And definitely the government can start to increase the level of public supply as well alongside that. But right now, a public nursing home bed receives €744 more per week than its private counterpart. And if the government allows for the continuing closure of those private beds, they're going to have to fork out €744 more for every bed that they lose every single week, and that doesn't make sense whatsoever. There's so many families in a terrifying position this Christmas, and that is that right around the country they're being told that the nursing homes can no longer facilitate the care of their loved ones, and if that continues, that means that we're going to be really struggling. And the problem I have is,
I just wonder, Peadar, if we go down the route of funding private nursing homes properly, as you're saying, is that not moving in the opposite direction to slaughter care, to be pumping money into the privatisation effectively of care?
Well, I'll be honest with you, I'm a big supporter of the public delivery of health services. But if you look at the National Hospital, the National Children's Hospital, if you look at so many aspects of delivery of public healthcare systems, the delivery of those are grinding to a halt. And right now, I have no confidence in the government to be able to deliver those. And all I'm saying is that we are at an immediate situation here where we need to protect these people. And this is symptomatic of the government's whole approach, because whether it's young children in childcare, whether it's children with difficulties in state care, or whether it's older people in nursing homes, all of those sectors are suffering exactly the same problem, that the government is refusing to fund those providers at the same level of inflation.